Grab a booth and enjoy one of our oversized salads or our freshly cut hot deli sandwiches. We're open 7 days a week, where the coffee is always hot and freshly brewed.
Hey guys, we're back with the Unknown Show with Boston.
Bayside.
Colorado. What were we gonna talk? Oh yeah, I was talking about That's So Raven, right?
Yep.
So I'm sorry, I'm just jumping into this, but That's
Go
So
for it.
Raven. That's one of those shows where even now I find it hilarious. You know, like
Oh
there's
yeah,
those
I'll
little
go
kid-
back and watch it and like.
Yeah, there's like those little kid shows where you're like, why did I think that was funny? But like, That's So Raven,
That
that's
was
legit.
genuinely
And like
hilarious.
iCarly's in that too.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I love Spencer. I'm sorry. I love Spencer.
Jerry Trainer.
He's great.
Yep. And then, but with That's So Raven, so we have a fun story about That's So Raven. So what's her name? Oh my God, Annalise Vanderpool, right?
Yep,
That's her name.
Yep.
AKA
Chelsea.
AKA
Redhead.
Chelsea. Yep. She we went to this thing called Elsie Fest a couple weeks ago, which was like the musical theater festival.
It was incredible, if anyone was wondering.
Yes. So next year you should be sure to check it out. But while we were there, where we were standing was where like a lot of people would walk through that were like coming into the festival. And who happens to walk by but Chelsea from That's So Raven? And we kind of freaked out, like
We
a lot.
didn't know if it was her at first.
Yes, so then
she walked by
Yeah.
and we're like, huh.
Yep. Is that Chelsea?
It looks like Chelsea.
She looks exactly the same, just to let you know.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so I was like, all right, I'm going to go check it out. So I walk away with my phone, and I do what every normal person does, and I pretend to take a selfie while secretly creeping a picture of her. So
Completely normal.
yeah, completely normal. But I did that, and she passed by us a couple of times afterwards, though. So we'd just be standing in line or whatever, and we'd freak out after she passed because it's like that is like your child.
Childhood hero.
Yeah, it's not like Hillary Duff childhood hero, but like
It's
childhood
like
hero.
high enough that it's top 10.
Right.
And like no one else was turning around to see her, so it's like, did they realize who she was? Did they not see her?
Mm-hmm.
Or were they just completely oblivious that this like awesome person was right there?
Yeah, speaking of celebrity sightings, that same week I was in Grand Central.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just going about my business, and I'm walking, and all of a sudden I look to my right, and who do I make eye contact with but Dylan Sprouse.
Dylan
And
More
Sprouse.
Disney
It
stars.
proceeded.
Childhood.
My life proceeded to slow down, and I just kind of made eye contact with him for 2 seconds. And by the time it clicked that it was Dylan Sprouse, he was on his way to wherever he had to be, and I was on my way to almost missing my train because I was in such shock.
Yeah, because Dylan Sprouse has places to be.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have like the super long hair. That's
That's his brother.
That's
his
Cole.
brother.
That's
See.
Cole.
But they both went to NYU.
Yeah.
They
So
graduated last year.
It's so funny because it's like, how awesome would that be that you just happen to go to a school because like Emma Watson went to Brown
Yeah,
University.
my
Yeah.
Could you imagine being in a class?
Carly
with-
Kloss is currently at NYU.
What?
Yep.
excuse me.
What is she getting a degree in?
That's a good question. She's in some type of a graduate program, I believe. Though. She's
Okay.
not. She's
Yeah, I
not
was gonna say she's not.
there every day.
She has an apartment there
Yep,
in
yep.
New York.
Yeah.
Of
On
course.
my
It's probably right next to
Carly
Taylor Swift.
Kloss expert
Right.
fact list.
Right. It's probably right next to Taylor Swift's.
Probably.
Probably.
We just
Yeah,
have to
but, you
find
know,
one.
They probably like share an apartment with Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
Because
Which?
they clearly can't afford an apartment of their own.
No. They
to
have
get
to
together.
split
I mean,
the cost.
the girl group, they're just so close
Right.
that they probably
They just
just
can't-
live together all
Yeah.
the time.
Haim is a part of that girl group, and we were playing them before.
yep. We played them earlier.
Look at that.
They also
I
opened
feel
for
like-
Taylor Swift.
I feel like there's like a set group of her girls, and then there's like a
Yeah.
couple that kind of like go in it. Like, what the heck is Mariska Hargitay doing on that group? Like, she is
I
a
love
solid.
her.
She's so great. Like, I love her. SVU all the way, but she's like a solid like 15
Yep.
years
Yep.
Yeah.
to 20 years older than everyone else, and like
One
she doesn't
doesn't
look like she
belong.
looks great, but like it just doesn't match up. She's not like
Yeah.
the early 20s. our early mid-20s or whatever, you know, or 12 like Kendall Jenner is, but like
Yep. Who else? Haley Steinfeld?
Steinfeld. Who was in Pitch Perfect 2.
Just came out with a new song.
Did she?
I Love Myself.
That's what it's called.
Yes.
Wow. All right. I didn't know that she had gone to her solo career.
Yeah, I didn't
She's one of those other ones. I feel like everyone starts out acting and then realize, oh wait, I have a beautiful singing voice. Maybe I should do that instead. Like no one actually wants to act. They just want to get to their
I feel like it's
singing
just
career.
a springboard for their upcoming album.
Right, exactly. But speaking of the Jenners / Kardashians / Odoms, there's a
stretch for you.
Yeah, Lamar Odom's been in a.
If you could see the arrows.
Yeah.
Going, you know what I mean, though. Kendall, there is a connection there.
Lamar Odom has been in the hospital. Yeah. Recently, today, there was just a few articles saying he took his first steps after being admitted. And so...
A crazy kid.
Yeah, I mean, the divorce hasn't been finalized with...
with who?
Chloe.
Is that the one?
Khloe Kardashian. So we'll see what this does for their relationship, because she's been taking care of him.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was a late note to end on.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's all we got for you this week.
Oh, my goodness.
So, signing out, I'm Bayside.
I'm Boston.
I'm Colorado.
WICR, rocking the campus in New Rochelle.